ICC Cricket 360 heads to the tropical nation of Bermuda next. 19th century writer Mark Twain famously wrote about this sunny island. Bermuda is the right country for a jaded man to loaf in. Who wouldn't, with the beach, subtropical climate and friendly locals greeting you along your journey? Bermuda's isolation in the Atlantic Ocean, the nearest country is the United States, which is over 1,000 kilometers away, makes it an excellent holiday getaway. For those looking for more than just a laze on the beach, the sunny weather is perfect for outdoor sports. And that was what happened at the end of April when teams from 5 countries dropped by the island nation for a week of cricket. But it was no vacation trip for these nations, including hosts Bermuda.
It's great to have this level of play in Bermuda. You know, Bermuda is a very isolated island. We don't always have the opportunity to do this. So, you know, having the ICC tournament in Bermuda is actually a pretty big thing for us.
The Pepsi ICC Cricket World League Division 3 Championship saw associate and affiliate members Uganda, USA, Nepal, Italy, Oman and Bermuda take on each other, with the 2 finalists gaining access to next year's ICC Cricket World Cup qualifier in New Zealand. The tournament also offered a chance of promotion to the Pepsi ICC Cricket World League Division 2. On top of that, playing hosts would bring in its fair share of international and local recognition, especially for a country looking to revive the sport.
This was a major feat for Bermuda to be considered to be the country for hosting the World Cricket League for Division 3. This helps with the morale that we've been looking for so many years, to help with the steadiness and bring about players to see that Bermuda is still very much alive, and that it opens the doors up in many ways, in many aspects, for improving cricket.
Although the first recorded match in Bermuda was in 1844, cricket was not developed as much as in other countries in the Caribbean. But there have been some periods of joy. Undoubtedly, the proudest moment came in July 2005, when Bermuda qualified for a place in the ICC Cricket World Cup 2007. The Bermudians have seen their team face the ups and downs on the field, from the world stage to struggling in the lower divisions. But the Bermuda Cricket Board has been working tirelessly alongside the Ministry of Sport to improve the status of the sport in the country. The fruits of their labour are slowly taking shape, such as their recent performances in the Pepsi ICC Cricket World League Division 3.
I think for the number of people that live on the island, they punch above their weight. They do a great job. You know, obviously a lot of talent here. Consistency of performance probably has been a bit of a challenge, and the players need to work at that to get better and to take the next step.
Bermuda's lack of consistency was highlighted in their group games, losing 2 out of their 5 group matches. At the end of the 5 days of play, they were tied with Nepal and USA on the same points. But poorer run rates meant they lost out in the running for the top 2 spots. That went to Nepal and group winners Uganda. But with supporters from both camps gathering at the Oval, Bermuda and the USA faced off in the 3rd place playoff. The Americans racked up 271 runs for the Bermudians to chase. The hosts had a slow start, but picked it up as the day wore on. But try as they might, the Islanders could not turn it around.
It was a little bit disappointing, but a little bit pleasing. I mean, obviously we had hoped that we would get in the top 2 because we wanted to go to New Zealand, have the chance to get back in the high performance program that was important to us. The ultimate goal would have been a World Cup prize of getting to the World Cup, but unfortunately we just missed. But I'm very, very pleased with the way the players reacted to a slow start. You know, we didn't get off to the best of starts, but they really
group of supporters. Nepal took to the field with Uganda deciding to bat first. A shaky start for the African nation, losing their top 4 by the 22nd over. The middle order steadied the ship and steered them past the 150 mark, but nothing more could be done for Uganda. They finished their 50 overs on 151 for 8. Despite the support from the sidelines, the Nepalese too looked shaky, losing 3 of their batsmen by the 11th over. But the recent ACC 2020 Cup finalists have a growing... They steadied themselves and eventually took the game with 5 wickets remaining. With that, they claimed their first Division 3 championship. After the presentation, we caught up with their skipper, Paras Khadka, who gave special credit to their cheering supporters as he looked forward to their trip to New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere we go, like, this was the last place we expected, you know, so many supporters to come. So, like, if we get support in Bermuda, I think everywhere we travel, all around the world, there'll be supporters for us, which is fantastic. We need to prepare well. I mean, that is the first time that, you know, we're entering into Division 2. And I'm sure there are pretty good teams out there, and we need to prepare ourselves good.
So with that, the Pepsi ICC Cricket World League Division 3 comes to a close. Host Bermuda may have lost out on the chance to be on the world stage once again, but they have at least kept their place in Division 3. Their quest to return to the glory years continues.
It's a possibility, but it's going to take a lot of hard work and funding and dedication from the players and a lot of funding to, you know, to prepare them properly. But they have to get to our grassroots. I think that's a major point. I don't think anybody thought that a little 20 square mile island would ever reach the World Cup with all the other countries that are around today. But I would never say never, but there's an opportunity that we can.